Welcome to this video presentation here at Wimbledon Carriage Company, and here we have the Audi Q5 on a 71 plate. I'm going to start off firstly by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some of the controls on the inside of it from there. From the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. We're going to start off inside the boot area of the vehicle first of all. The tailgate on this car will open electronically, as you can see. As you can also see, we have reversing sensors. This car's also got a parking camera, plenty of boot space. We have a set of carpet mats for the vehicle there, and the necessary cables for the plug-in hybrid element of the vehicle as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then as I mentioned, we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it from there. Now that we've done a full circle though, you can see firstly the alloy wheels are all in pristine condition the whole way round, as is the bodywork for the vehicle as well. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the right-hand side, first of all, we have the speedometer, a digital readout for the speedometer. On the left-hand side, you have the gauge that will show you how much of the car's battery power you are using for the hybrid motor. So the green section will show you if the battery is charging. The yellow section is how much power you're using. And then obviously beyond that, you can see the power section itself for the petrol engine section of this car. We have the fuel gauge and battery charge levels over on that left-hand side as well. And it will show you the gear the car is in. Of course, it's an automatic. We are in park at the moment. And below that, the rev counter for the vehicle. In the center at the bottom, we have the total miles. They are 31,969. You can change the information displayed above that for various bits of trip computer, fuel economy information, battery charge information as well. And you can change the layout of these dials as well using this button just here. These buttons will change the information displayed in the center, as you can see. Behind the steering wheel, the minus and plus pedal, so you can change up and down a gear manually with this automatic gearbox. We have our phone controls, stereo controls over here, cruise control and speed limiter on the left-hand side. Over into the center, the main touchscreen. So up on here, we're on the home screen at the moment. We have, of course, the radio. This car's got DAB and FM radio, AM radio as well. If you listen to your own music, you can do so by hitting the media tab and then source. And you see there we have USB input. You can also connect an external device, that being, generally speaking, of course, your mobile phone. Once you've done so, you've got Bluetooth audio, but you've also got, as you can see up on here, Apple CarPlay available to you as well. Again, back to the home screen with various bits of car information available up on this screen. And as I mentioned, the full color reversing camera with guidelines that show you what direction the car is headed in relation to that image shown on the screen, and a visual guide to the parking sensors themselves as well. Below that, we have the dual zone climate control. You can adjust the passenger and driver temperature, the fan speed up and down, the direction of the air for the driver, the direction of the air for the passenger, and the 3-zone element means you can control the temperature, direction of the air, etc. in the rear of the vehicle as well. When you're happy with those settings, your air conditioning is on eco or off from here. We've also got a heated driver and passenger seat, both with 3 separate heat settings each. You can turn your screen off, your downhill brake control on and off, your parking sensors on and off, your traction control on and off. If there's enough charge in the vehicle, you can force it into EV mode. We can't at the moment, otherwise it would light up on here. You can change the driving setup of the car as well from here. So there's various different driving modes and profiles, what have you. So comfort, auto, etc. And the car can change based on what you change on here. We have a 12-volt charging socket, USB input, start and stop button for the engine. You just need to make sure the key is in the vehicle with you. The main volume for your stereo, the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox, along with an electronic handbrake and an auto hold function for that handbrake. The last thing I wanted to talk about is the paperwork we have for the car. So you can see the V5 registration document firstly, showing it's a one-owner car from new. And the key you're looking at there is the spare key. So 2 keys in total with this vehicle. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, or you'd like a live bespoke video tour, please feel free to give us a call here at Wimbledon Carriage Company. We'd love to hear from you soon.